Yeah, go into the facts. Come
No,
on.
no, because I might have to hear. No, we can't do
Coming
that.
in with the Constitution.
That
I'm
we
waiting
can't.
on him. Make sure
Now,
he's there.
Mr. Hicks,
I see him in the neighborhood anyway.
Your Honor,
Mr. Hicks, Mr. Hicks, Mr. Hicks.
I have nothing else to say. Y'all
Mr.
using
I'm going to
law.
request a bailiff.
Welcome to Solving Citizen Legal Encounters. All right, we're going to be in Judge Milhouse court today with Albert Hicks, who is a person who's known to be angry. I covered him in Judge Perkins' court. Anything that he does with the court system or the police, he's always angry. Actually, I have some bonus footage for you where he went to the police department. He was upset about him getting tickets and vehicle towed, and he wanted to question them on camera. Okay? And then something happened on the second clip. All right? Let's go in. Let's go.
So you say that I cannot put in the police report because my vehicle is not coming up.
That's not what I said, sir.
What did you say?
I said we will not file a police report if there is not a crime. These officers have issued you a citation.
But you just said that my vehicle did not come up in
Your
your.
vehicle is unregistered.
It's unregistered.
Correct.
Why would I have to register my vehicle with the government?
The state of Michigan asked that.
That's the state of Michigan, but the Constitution trumps all that. Constitution says that y'all can't even issue a license for a fee.
I'm not going to disagree with you or agree with you, sir. I'm just telling you the facts.
You're not going to disagree with
I'm
me
not gonna
or
take-
disagree
I'm
with
not
me,
going
but
to
I
take-
have the evidence right here
Sir,
with me.
Sir, I didn't write you the ticket. I did not.
You did not
impound-
write me the ticket,
I
but
did
you're a
not.
servant of the
did
public.
not-
I am the
did
public.
not impound the vehicle.
You did not impound the vehicle.
I did not.
So whoever impounded the vehicle, I would like to put a report out on them. And y'all not allowing me to.
The citation was issued for your vehicle being unregistered.
It's not supposed to be registered according to the Constitution.
I understand your position, sir, but I'm telling you.
I don't need a
facts.
license according to the
I'm not
Constitution.
debating facts
I do
with you.
not need
I'm not-
registration
I'm
or
not debating
insurance.
The Constitution with you. I'm not a lawyer. or a
But you're
judge.
telling me that Michigan law, but Constitution trumps Michigan law.
I understand your position, sir.
You
But once
understand my
again,
position,
once
but you have to do everything to cost me money. Am I correct?
I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't
No,
write you a
but you're
citation.
taking the side of them.
I'm not taking any side, sir.
Yes,
I'm
you
giving
are.
you the facts. The facts are.
Then why can't I do a criminal
Just
report?
Let me speak to you for a second. These are the facts, okay? According to this citation that I did not issue you, the person who issued the citation is on the bottom of the ticket here.
And she didn't even sign the ticket also.
Ticket is signed
So that,
there, sir.
no, that's not signed. Her signature is supposed to be on there. Her signature is supposed to be on there. She didn't even do that.
Okay, so once again, sir.
So it's
I'm
not actually a citation.
Sir,
It's a bill of attainder, which is against the Constitution also.
Sir, I'm not going to debate the Constitution with you. I'm just here to tell you the facts of this citation. According to the citation, the officer wrote you for driving an unregistered motor vehicle.
Traveling.
Stand by, sir. No insurance on the vehicle, okay, and driving while your license is suspended. On those reasons, according to the Michigan State Constitution and the Michigan State Motor Code, okay, she has the reason to impound the vehicle and write the citation.
Then why did she swear underneath the United States Constitution just to go?
With the citation,
I disagree with everything.
You have the right to take.
And I have the right to make a report that they stole my car.
No, that's not the way it'll work, sir. I'm sorry.
Why not? Explain that to me.
Because
real
you
quick.
were issued a citation for these offenses.
Citation means nothing.
To you, it does not, but to the state of Michigan, it does.
How does the citation mean something and it goes against the Constitution?
Sir, I'm not here to debate with you about.
It's not a debate. I'm just asking you a question.
I'm telling you, you're right. The action that you have to take is you can then you can now.
And you truly believe that traveling is a privilege and not a right.
I'm not going to say any of that.
It's a secured right.
This is not about my opinions.
It's not an opinion. It's written inside of the book. The book is
I'm
evidence.
telling you what is Michigan Motor Code and state law, sir.
Motor
If
code.
you disagree with
Code
me,
is not law.
Yep. If you disagree.
Code is not law. Statute is not law.
If you disagree.
Rules
with
are
that,
not law. Public announcement is not law. The Constitution is law.
I understand your position, sir. I disagree with it, but I understand your position.
How can you disagree with it? And you swore in on it to uphold it.
I did. Yes, but I also believe that there are rules and regulations.
Belief means nothing. It has live written right in the middle of it.
Well,
Either you know it or you
That's
don't.
a great saying. I believe means I know. It's a great saying, though.
It's a
give you
true
that.
saying.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Not today,
Okay.
but I still want to have this on record.
You have a record right here. You are recording me, I'm recording you. That is the record. I will not have an officer file a report.
So y'all will infringe on my constitutional rights going by state law.
I'm not saying I did anything, sir. I didn't write you the citation.
You just infringed on my right to report it,
So,
to report the crime.
I'm sorry.
That's infringing on my right.
You have the right to fight that ticket in court. That is your right here today.
Why can't I come to the police department?
You are here at the police
I'm
department.
at the police
I have
department
not turned
where the
you
young
away.
lady works at.
I have not turned you away. I'm telling you that that's not how we would take the report. We take a report based off criminal activity. I understand that.
Oh, so that was criminal activity?
I did not say it is.
I'm asking.
I understand that you
I'm
believe
asking.
that it is.
I'm asking.
I do not believe it is, sir. No.
So why was I treated like a criminal and my property taken away from me?
I was not there, sir. I can't explain to you how that
Well, you
was.
just got the citation that you gave me.
I told you the reasons why the vehicle was impounded and why you were issued those citations.
And that is criminal.
According to the Michigan Motor Code, your vehicle can be
Michigan
impounded.
Motor Code, not law.
Well, once again,
Not law.
once again, you are able to have this conversation in front of a judge. It is your right to argue that. And then you can face the officer who has accused you of these things that you feel that you haven't done. But I'm not that officer. I've been very polite with you, respectful with you, and understanding of your position.
I haven't called you out your name.
No, you
I'm
haven't.
talking to you like a gentleman.
Same. I have done the same to you. So at this time, is there anything else that I can help you with today?
No, thank you. What is your name, sir?
My name is Officer Wakey,
And your badge number?
badge number 263.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, sir.
Okay, he leaves the police department, and guess what happens?
In the United States?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Did you bring that one on radio?
I just left the precinct on this.
Can I get a supervisor to make Grand River and Stansbury on a self-initiated traffic?
Stand by 1 moment.
I just left the police station on this. Yes, I did.
Do you have a driver's license registration?
I don't need a driver's license, no registration.
Green light 1 is requesting the
In the Constitution,
Grand River
I do not
and
need neither.
Stansbury.
Constitution is a secured liberty. United States Constitution, it trumps everything.
Do you have any paperwork for this car, sir?
I'll stay silent.
Okay.
Radio 2 Motor 1.
What's your first name,
Yeah,
sir?
2 Motor 1, I'm trying to find
I'll
the
stay
ticket
silent.
on it.
Okay.
Copy.
He won't provide any paperwork or identification.
2-4.
How you doing, sir?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Everything all right?
Of course.
Good.
Yes,
Just make sure you're good, my man. That's
I'm good. Just exercising my constitutional right.
And what is this?
Freedom to travel.
It doesn't apply to Michigan like that.
Who told you that? The Constitution, the
My
Constitution of the United States.
Well, listen, let me just explain something to you. Real quick. I don't care. You can practice whatever you want to practice. I don't have nothing against
It's not a
it.
practice.
But I'm
It's,
just telling you.
it's all law.
I'm going to tell you one thing. And this is what's going to happen. I'm just going to tell you this, all right? And where are you going to provide this officer something? With your ID, your driver license, identification. In order to be in a motor vehicle in the state of Michigan, you need to have a driver license.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
The Constitution says I
I
don't.
don't care about it right now.
Oh, you don't
I'm
care about it
telling you.
right now. Are you
Well,
sure that
what
you
they
don't care
told me.
about it?
Yes, I
What's
do.
your name, young man?
Officer Ibrahimovic, badge number 1417.
Okay.
All right?
All righty.
You talking about
Okay. So you're trying to be totally halfway aggressive with me.
I'm not aggressive. I'm just telling you.
You
I
just
told
telling
you.
me.
Yeah.
How are you telling me something and I
How
know
am
better?
supposed to tell you? How do you want me to approach you and tell you?
You
How you want
should
me to
approach
do it?
me. You should approach me with the law, the supreme law. That is not supreme.
I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. You telling me what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's about it. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. I'm not trying to get your car impounded. I'm not trying to get you arrested. But that's what's going to happen.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, then come on, arrest me.
All right, step on outside.
By all means.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Come on. Oh, this is,
Secure it. What else?
Harold, put your hands behind your back. Officer,
I'm being arrested.
Turn around.
Okay. No, don't take nothing off me. You don't have the right to touch me
No, I
at
have
all.
the right to put my handcuffs on you because you've been
Yes.
arrested. Let me see your other hand. Put it behind your back, sir. Can I see it, please? Whenever you're ready, okay? I want to make you feel comfortable. All right. Thank you. Huh? Relax, relax, relax.
Oh, don't touch me, huh? After you say you could be arrested. That makes no sense. But you see his aggression, right? You see his anger, and then he's trying to put it on the officers, or that officer, that sergeant's like, oh, yeah, you being aggressive towards me. He's the loud-talking one. But anyway, we about to go in the courtroom, and you're going to see how he's going to act in there. Okay? All right? Let's go.
People versus Albert Himmer Hicks. Names for the record, attorney first.
Okay, police court, Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Albert Heimer Hicks Jr.
Thank you. Good morning.
The
Good
defendant
morning,
informs
Your
you
Honor.
that he does not wish to be represented by counsel this morning. I will remain in a potential advisory capacity just in case.
Okay, is that correct, Mr. Hicks?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. You know that, so let me see what's happening here. I see an offer that ends up dismissing a lot of matters. I can't be your lawyer, so I'll just tell you what's here. And Corporal Spidell is here. See what I'm just trying to make sure I understand the offer. So you have 8 open matters, and there is a recommendation to dismiss 6 of those matters in return for a plea on 2 of the matters, and both matters are being reduced to driving with improper plates. I think, it was driving unregistered motor vehicle reduced to driving with improper plates. Oh, I'm sorry. And the other one is being reduced to, I don't get this other one, Mr. Jansen. Is it being reduced to failure to report accident under MCL 257.621?
Yes, that's correct. That's a 0-point offense that doesn't abstract, and
Okay.
it's a maximum of $100 for a fine.
Oh, okay. So the false insurance information ticket would be reduced to failure to report accident, which has a $100 fine cap and does not abstract for, according to the prosecutor, for insurance purposes. And then the other one would be to reduce the driving an unregistered motor vehicle to improper plates. And then the other 6 matters would be dismissed. Mr. Hicks, would you like to avail yourself of that offer? That takes something that was a $500 fine as the maximum to a $100 fine as a maximum with no points.
I never had a license. I never acquired a license. I have no contract with any company.
This has nothing to do with a license. So those license matters. The offer is to dismiss those.
You don't have to. I'll defend myself against them.
Okay. You want to go through all of these tickets then?
Let's run.
Okay, so let me just say, Mr. Hicks, if you're making a motion for, I'm not sure what you're doing. You sure you don't want to have, let me just ask.
I'm making a motion for a mistrial for the simple fact the officer did not have cause of action on private property. As far as the license is concerned, I'm going to rely on the decision from the Supreme Court and constitutional defenses.
Well, can you tell what those are so that the prosecutor can
Of course.
say
I travel with the common law. I have the right to travel. Shapiro versus Thompson states that. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania states no state shall convert a secured liberty into a privilege. Y'all are calling driving a privilege or traveling a privilege. It is not a privilege. It is a liberty. Shuttleworth versus Birmingham says I can ignore the license and engage with the right with impunity. So you can't punish me for any of this.
Thank you.
I'm going total constitution on everything. This is a court of law and not equity. So all those civil infractions, y'all can wrap that up because nothing was injured. No one was injured and nothing was tore up.
Just so you know, Mr. Hicks, there are no civil infractions up today.
Those have to be civil infractions if you're trying to charge me money.
I'm just saying, you mentioned civil infractions, and I just want to make sure that you understand that these are all misdemeanor offenses against you. I'll go through them. Let me tell you what's up.
I already have them right here in front of me.
Well, I'm trying to do my due diligence, Mr. Hicks. Driving while license suspended, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, driving without insurance. Those are the 3 counts. Also pending is the driving while license expired. Count 1 is failure to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, driving with improper plates. And then the last one I have, the charge is providing false or fraudulent insurance information.
That will have to be proven.
Okay. Those are what they're scheduled for a bench trial before the court right now. And what I was trying to explain to you is that there's an offer that's been made by the prosecutor.
I understand.
Hold on 1 second. I'm already dismissing 4 of the matters because the officer has not appeared.
Are you serious? This is the same thing that happened in Judge Perkins' court.
Okay, so the prosecution couldn't go forward. So those are being dismissed without prejudice. And those would be counts 1, 2, and 3 of SP 1335615. I assume Officer Reed is not present. And that was scheduled for trial. I'm dismissing those, okay? The driver's license expired, case number SP 1218560. I'm dismissing that count 1 that's up as the Officer Hernandez has not appeared, okay?
I wonder why.
Don't worry, a lot of people, that happens sometimes. Well, let me just say, they may have been here before. I don't know. Because some of these you haven't appeared for. So I don't know if the offer would change. So the only matters that are pending now, the other matters are gone, that were scheduled for today, would be the fraudulent false insurance information, SP 1055542, and SP 1055540, failure to display an operator's license, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, and driving with improper plates. Those 3. Right now, and I don't know if the offer would change because some of the matters are gone. But right now, with those matters here, the only plea offer that's being made would be to failure to report an accident, which has a maximum sentence of a $100 fine.
What accident are they speaking of?
No. So just so that you know, Mr. Hicks, what the prosecutor does a lot of times is that in an attempt to resolve a matter, they'll have you plead, but they'll ask the court to accept the plea to a lesser offense that doesn't.
I understand that doesn't hold as much weight as.
That doesn't affect you as bad.
I understand it, but by the way that I live now, as a researcher, I really don't need it. I do everything constitutionally. I don't follow laws or codes. I follow
well then that's what this is about. These are laws or codes.
Those are not laws. Those are codes.
Okay, so if you
they are not laws.
Well,
the Constitution that holds no weight with the Constitution nor the Supreme Court. And I'm
Okay,
willing to take it all the way to
Your
the Supreme
Honor,
Mr. Hicks, just hold on, please. I'm just trying to get.
because it seems like you're trying to talk me into something.
I'm not trying to. Absolutely not. That is not my role. Mr. Hicks?
From
Mr.
the Department of Transportation.
Mr.
I
Hicks.
have nothing to do with them. Never had a contract with them.
Okay, Mr. Hicks. I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I just want you not to come back and say that I didn't explain something to you. And I am not your lawyer. I'm the judge. So I just want to make sure, though, that you don't come back with something else. And I just wanted to let you know, because you didn't talk to the attorney, what was being offered. That's all. And you've made your argument. I'm going to have the prosecutor make an argument, but I've already gotten rid of some of these, okay, for other reasons. And so I just want you to know that at least with respect to the offer that was made before, and it may have changed, these other 3 matters would be dismissed, I think. Yeah. Yes, these other 3 matters would be dismissed. The failure to display, the driving unregistered, and driving with improper plate. But that's only if you plead.
I will not plea. I refuse.
Okay, all right. No problem then, Mr. Hicks. I'm just telling you what that offer is from the prosecutor.
I
It has
understand.
nothing.
I
So,
understand. I'm 57 years old. I speak English well, and I translate it real well.
okay,
I even
I'm not
have you
saying-
on caption. I'm reading
Pardon?
everything that you're saying.
okay, all right. That's good. I just want to make sure there's no issue. Attorney Jansen, what about so we have 4 matters that are pending. Corporal Spidel is here, and he's here on those 4 matters.
yes.
Okay,
Your Honor, go ahead.
go ahead. So Mr. Hicks has made a motion before we move forward with the trial.
Your Honor, I guess I would like to speak with Corporal Spidel about these cases. But prior to that, I just wanted to clarify that the defendant has submitted to jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have had the
Yes.
chance to speak with Corporal Spidel, who was the ticketing officer on this case.
Okay.
We are requesting an in-person trial date.
Beautiful.
So just for the record, all we have left are the 4 misdemeanors that I indicated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. But I need you to be ready to respond to Mr. Hicks's motion. He just made an oral motion. I don't know if you want to do that now or do that at the time.
I can do that at the time. If you could actually reiterate his motion in writing, that would be
Can you put
helpful.
that motion in writing, Mr. Hicks? And you would have to give it to the prosecutor, Attorney Jansen.
Well, the thing is, when I was reciting it, no one was taking record of it.
We have
So-
record. We have a record of it, Mr. Hicks.
So
I mean,
she-
we have a record of everything. No. Let me tell you, Mr. Hicks, a lot of times written motions are required. And usually, and if that happens, then written responses are required.
okay, beautiful.
I'm just trying to,
Where would I bring or send these motions?
you can file it with the court and with a copy to Attorney Jansen.
You will have to send me that information because I have nothing to jot with at this moment.
She'll chat it to you. But the filing with the court is different. You should already know how to, there's nothing special about that. Okay,
I can't-
and give me 1 second, I'm gonna try to get a date. So that means you would come down to court.
Well, I wanted to do it in the first
Yeah.
place.
Okay,
For,
all right. It is still scheduled for a bench trial.
Beautiful. For a bench trial.
So I can schedule this for the, adjourn this bench trial until March 27
Hold on.
in person,
Mm.
9 a.m. is right now it's scheduled for a bench trial. And so that's what we would have been going forward, but we'll move it then in person. So make sure that you come in. If you have any witnesses or other evidence, make sure they're present. And if there's any motion to be heard prior to the bench trial, we'll do that.
I said everything I had to.
Do you have that, Ms. Jansen?
I asked for a mistrial.
Yes, I've
Yes.
emailed Corporal Spidell with that date, March 27
Okay.
at 9 a.m. Thank you so much.
Our schedule. Hopefully we can get started
Judge
close to that
Milhouse.
time. Yes,
Judge,
Mr. Hicks.
are they gonna have me just sitting around like I'm doing today? Because I do have a business that I run and I will be asking for costs and fees.
Well, you wouldn't be able to get costs and fees
Why
for
not?
sitting around because that's not anything that's allowable.
Of course, another stall tactic.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not.
Law.
It's not allowable. It's not allowable because the court has to do its business for everybody. Okay.
Even when I win this, I'm not allowed my costs and fees?
We're not going to talk about that. You were talking about sitting around and waiting. So you're not.
I mean,
You're not.
like a game to try to pressure me out. But
Mr. Hicks. So Mr. Hicks, just like I'm not imposing any costs and fees on you when you missed your court dates. You missed court dates earlier. And you've been doing that. I see it.
I walked in the same day down that 36th district and rescheduled.
So Mr. Hicks, I already made my decision now. Come on. I made my decision. You asked me and I said I wouldn't be able to
don't try the intimidation thing.
I don't ever intimidate. You know what? Let me just, Mr. Hicks. I'm gonna talk to you, Mr. Hicks. You can listen to me for a second. You can only be intimidated.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to rescind that deal and you're in contempt. Huh?
No, yeah. You can only be intimidated if you feel insecure. So if you feel insecure, that's where that comes from.
Not feeling
So
insecure.
nobody's trying to do that. Mr. Hicks, I just say.
We'll see.
But Mr. Hicks, can I just say that you've been given I don't even want to say, because we've been following the law, you've had cases dismissed because that's what we're doing. Because of it. Not in spite of it. Okay? So I hope it's fine that that's happened. So we're down to 4 matters and it sounds like you have no problem with coming in. Correct?
I still would like a jury trial. I would love a jury trial.
You're wanting a jury trial?
Yes, that's what I asked for in the first place.
You asked for a jury trial at some point and didn't appear. And so it went into show cause status.
That was done on purpose. That was done by design.
You did?
Thing inside of what's that little township? Every time I ask for a jury trial, no one wants me to come in and speak my law, speak the Constitution in front of people.
Wait a minute. So you didn't, I'm just saying, you didn't appear several times. I'm looking here. So let me just say, if you want a jury trial, I have to give you another date. I didn't know that. So because the last time you were
filed, I have a paper here that says I would like a jury trial.
Okay, Mr. Hicks, I scheduled a jury trial for you. It looks like a couple of times, and you did not appear. So
yes, I did.
Okay, but let me just say, we were ready. Okay, Mr. Hicks, you want to get some counsel for that? Because it really takes a lot. I can't be your lawyer. We have to choose a jury. There's a lot of things that happen. And if you don't believe in the law to begin with, let me do this. I don't
color law. I believe in the Constitution, the supreme law.
Mr. Hicks, you can put your motion in writing. Ms. Jansen, you respond to it. and we'll schedule that for a hearing date. Then you don't have to come in. And then we'll see if this moves forward. If this is moving forward for a jury trial, I have to give you a jury trial date. That's completely different from a bench trial date. Okay? Like our scheduling is different.
I'm getting confused out of this.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know who can award them to you.
The court can. That's totally
Miss, hold on. Well, why don't we do that? We'll use the March 27th date as the hearing date on Mr. Hicks's motion. That I think your motion is, so you were saying something about not being subject to
no cause of action on private property.
Okay, so why don't you put that in writing?
And I will.
Put that in writing, and Ms. Jansen will, so that needs to be filed by, I'll just indicate.
And just for the record, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh, you don't have any felonies.
No, I said is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
You don't have any, these are not felony cases.
Thank you.
These are all misdemeanor cases.
Beautiful. So he had no cause of action on private property.
Well, I don't see that as, if you want to just do an oral motion right now, Ms. Jansen, you can. I don't know if you're prepared for it because he's saying that now.
I said it at the beginning.
Okay. No, I mean, at the beginning of today.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. I don't know what he means by what he's describing. This is a ticket that if we want to go into the facts, then
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, go into the facts. Come on.
No, because I might have to hear. No, we can't do that.
With the Constitution. I'm waiting on him. Make sure he's there.
Mr. Hicks.
I see him in the neighborhood anyway.
Your Honor.
Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks.
I have nothing else to say. Y'all using.
I'm going to request a bailiff.
Yeah, request one, please.
Mr. Hicks.
Is she scared? Tell her to call the police.
You don't need one now. He's at home.
They do not want to go by the Constitution.
Mr. Hicks.
I'm filming this too.
Mr. Hicks, you're not supposed to film it.
Oh, yes, I can.
No.
I can do anything I want to in my house. You have no thing underneath my private property.
That's exactly why sovereign citizens need to come to court every time, and you guys say it in the comments.
You have no control.
All right. We'll see you. All right. I don't know what to tell you. We'll see you on March 27th. You can file the motion.
I will.
Make sure the motion is filed by.
I got 14 days or so.
I'm just going to give you a little bit more.
Judge Milhouse, I have no problem with you.
I mean, but Mr. Hicks, I don't need you to become angry.
But
that's the thing. That's the thing.
That nobody wants to follow the law.
But Mr. Hicks, people can disagree about what the law is.
It's not about disagreement. It's right or wrong.
Well, Mr. Hicks.
Right and then that's wrong.
Mr. Hicks.
It's not about disagreement.
Mr. Hicks.
The Constitution was written so it wouldn't be no disagreements.
Mr. Hicks, there's always argument about the Constitution. Always. Just so that you know. Yeah, you wouldn't need me if there wasn't. So I just want you to understand that. And what we have to be here is civil, okay? We really have to be civil with this. We really need to be civil with each other. And I appreciate
not using the same tactic.
Yeah, but there's no tactics here.
Yeah, it is.
So, well, I'm not trying to do a tactic. So let me just give you a date and you can send it and be careful.
I'll bring it personally.
I just so for the record, because I have to say it for the record, I have scheduled some jury trial dates for you in the past. And maybe, I don't know if it's on any of the matters, probably on some of the matters that I'm
It's not in my paperwork.
Today. Just for today. I'm saying.
But it's not inside of none of my paperwork.
Okay.
And I'm very
Well, I've
frequent.
said it on the record, so
Okay.
those count. And I listened very carefully. And the last time I scheduled these matters for bench trial, it helped you because there's some officers that did not appear today, and so those matters are dismissed.
Matter of fact, do me a
Now,
favor.
I can't do you a favor.
Please call the other cops in.
No,
Bring
I'm
them
not.
I'll take on all of them.
No.
Swear in
No.
on the Constitution and don't know it. I'll take them all on. Let's get it.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Hicks was very disrespectful to the court. He didn't want to listen to anything. He clearly said he don't believe in the laws. And the judge was trying to sit there and see if she can calm him down. I gotta give her points for that. But he's not a person that doesn't, he doesn't want to listen. So I probably would have just called contempt, because she could have been like, all right, knock it off, or we're going to call contempt. Because when he was in Judge Perkins' court, Judge Perkins was like, look, don't talk over me. And he got completely quiet after that. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night. And I'll see you on the next one.